Hello and welcome, Earth Signs. We're looking into what's going to happen, what's going to be the next significant shift in your connection. Now, what came through is very specific. So, this is going to be for those of you that were in some sort of third party situation, meaning it was kind of up to you to choose. I mean, I could probably read this three different ways, but it was up to you, most likely, to choose who you wanted to move forward with. Okay. If we have time, then I'll try and read it from if you're the one that walked away, okay, from this connection. So receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading or an outcome. Remember that you're a powerful creator. You shift and change your timeline with your free will choice. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we start out with the Eight of Wands. So we have this kind of forward momentum, Sagittarius energy coming through here. And we have the Chariot. So there is momentum here. There's a couple with this Chariot energy. Okay, so it does feel like a relationship moving forward. And we have obstacles being cleared. So this kind of mirrors the Aries, or not the Aries, but the fire sign energy. So you may want to check out that reading. But with this energy here, there's an obstacle being cleared so that this connection can move forward. Then we have the beautiful Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups energy. So it's like you're going where the love is. You're going where you're appreciated. That's the sort of energy coming through here. Then we have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups here. So you're very much in your feelings here, Earth signs. There is that shift happening. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, the World card, the Strength card, the Ten of Swords. So there is this sense of either someone's walking away from a situation. If, you know, this is most likely third party. That's what's coming through strongly. There are three people here. Someone's walking away, okay, because they weren't fulfilled in the connection. The Five of Pentacles is feeling like on the outside of an experience, right? Or just it's not enough. It just wasn't enough. And we have the World card here. So it's the completion of a cycle, but it's the right choice. We even have the Strength card where she's pulling out a tooth for that lion there. And there's the Ten of Swords. Okay, there's that Ten of Swords energy. So even though it's kind of painful to make this decision, whether you're the one that's walking away because you're not fulfilled in this connection, or you're the one choosing someone that you know brings that love energy that you feel aligned with, that you want to move things forward, that motivates you to overcome the obstacles, right? And with the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, things are moving forward in a way that just feel better, that feel aligned, right? That's the energy that's coming through here. We also have happiness is my priority. We have will you choose me, and we have I can't even look at you right now. So we even have like three cards where it's clear that there's someone here that's saying, okay, happiness is my priority. Someone who's saying, will you choose me? And someone who's mad, who's probably the person who wasn't chosen, saying, I can't even look at you right now. So this is like the dismantling of a third party energy here, where someone's maybe dating two people, you were dating two people, and there's a decision that's made. It's the right choice, because just like the Strength card, she's taking out that tooth of that lion, that obviously that tooth is causing pain to that lion. That's a bad tooth that needs to get pulled out. So there was something here that was just causing pain. It had come to its kind of conclusion. Okay. And now there's that kind of alignment with the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. Okay, we have someone here with the waiter energy, which could be somebody who was waiting for someone, and then we had someone who's the runner energy. Runner in codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. And the waiter energy is somebody who attendant of hospitality, someone who, works in the restaurant industry. Okay. So the major shift is a dismantling of a third party situation. And you're going to kind of know where you are in that situation, right? Are you the one who's in between two different energies? One is very clearly aligned with love. One is not. One is maybe more so material based, or doesn't bring value. The risk is not worth the reward. And so it's a very clear ending of a cycle, and it's the right choice. However, with the Strength card and the Ten of Swords, like there's obviously it's bittersweet. There's also going to be kind of the fallout from this person, the person being angry, I can't even look at you right now, right? So if you're the one that's kind of delivering that news, kind of prepare for that. Okay. But again, even the cards that came out here, we have 3, 4, and 5. And with this, happiness is my priority. Yes, that could be somebody with a 3 of Cups energy that's just interested in something lighthearted, where someone's interested in, building something more traditional, or, there's a difference in values. But it could also be that out of all 3 parties here, there's alignment happening where it's like, does this bring me happiness or no? And if it doesn't bring me happiness, what's a better choice? And that could be a great guidance, kind of guiding light in this for all three people, right? There's someone with the Queen of Cups energy, very clearly Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, fulfilled and in love, and that's very clear here. Then there's someone here who's walking away with the 8 of Cups energy. We even have in the 3 of Cups energy, one person that's kind of looking at that cup like, not so sure. One that's just drinking it oblivious, and then one that's gazing into it longingly and lovingly. So it's very interesting that there's these different energies of the situation or of this relationship, different perspectives. And it's important that those are honored here, right? So it's really interesting too, because the Lovers, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups here. So whether you're walking away from a third party situation because you were dealing with somebody who was just wanting to stay in an open relationship, or something that was not fulfilling for you, wasn't aligned with your happiness, it's going to be somewhat of a painful thing to release, but it's the best choice for you, and you're moving on, you're moving forward with that Wheel of Fortune. And if you're the one choosing to move a connection forward that feels aligned with love, that brings value, you have to deliver that news to somebody else here, and, be prepared. They're going to be upset. That's clear. But, also it's just either way, it feels like there's such alignment that's happening here, Earth signs. So for my viewer, and again, you can align with any of these energies, being that Queen of Cups fulfilled here with that Ace of Cups energy, or you could be the one that's, not fulfilled and you're walking away, or the one, making a decision. Let's see, why was with the 8 of Cups energy, why is this person holding on? We have the 2 of Cups, Injustice. It was egoic, I kind of sense. Then we have the 6 of Wands. It was something egoic. It was, this looks good for me. This is what I want. This is what I deserve. But it's, the voice is coming through is not from a place of empowerment. It's from a place of insecurity and ego, is what I'm sensing more so. That could be it. Or it could be that this person thought, or you thought that this was something that was aligned. And either way, I feel like there are emotions here, right? We have the King of Cups energy coming through. So we have the counterpart energy. So there's clearly somebody that is aligned and somebody that is not aligned here. And we learn and we grow from all sorts of, relationship situations. Let's clarify the Justice card. Yeah. I mean, the Justice and the Death card, like it was the ending. Like it was the end of a cycle. Some relationships, are meant to be a season, right? Or meant to complete some soul contract, and then that's that. That's another message that's coming through here. So I feel like if somebody is being told or is receiving news that they're not the one that this person or you want to move forward with, that was an alignment. Like that's what's coming through here. And if you chose to walk away from someone because they weren't bringing love to the table or it wasn't fulfilling for you, that was an alignment. Like, yeah, the Fool energy, a new beginning. So either way, this is just like aligned forward momentum. And it's kind of amazing here. I mean, I think the person that is not choosing to leave, but is being told that, you know, this person is going to move forward with someone else. I think they had like a lot of big hopes and dreams with this other person, and they're going to be the ones that they're most likely going to be the one that is most upset. But eventually we'll see that it was best. It was aligned. You know, like a tooth that needed to be pulled. Like that's it. But yeah, this person may have invested a lot of time or energy, and so that's why they're quite frustrated. But you know, if a door doesn't open, it's not your door sometimes. And let's see what this person learned through this connection about what they want and what they didn't want. They learned about, you know, sacrificing on things that they shouldn't have sacrificed on. They were settling. Or they were approaching this relationship in a way that it was just fun and it was lighthearted, and you know, but they weren't being honest with themselves about whether or not they felt satisfied, whether or not they felt happy in the dynamic. So it might have been more so based on partying and lightheartedness, but not anything of substance or true value. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Yeah, again, the Six of Wands is coming through as more egotistical. Like this is the way it should be. This is what looks good in my life. Like this is, so yeah, I think that person's having a bit of a wake up call. So overall, I think Taurus, you'll be happy, because I feel like Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo, you know, you're going to be happy with the decision that you make here. That's more so what I'm sensing. Whether it was walking away from a third party situation because it didn't fulfill you, or making a decision to move forward with the person that you truly love. Okay. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands energy, but you're navigating in a very cautious way. This is new territory. This is new territory for you. That's what it feels like, Earth signs, okay? Whether it's leaving behind a connection that, you know, didn't serve you, or it's moving forward with somebody that you really love, but it's cautiously navigating the unknown, you know, taking kind of, you know, little steps forward here to step outside of your comfort zone. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I have. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care, and I'll see you soon.